Alright guys, we are back finally. Yeah, so I got a new camera. In case you haven't seen it, in case you haven't noticed it, in case you don't follow me on Instagram. So instead of me talking through all the specs that this camera has, I mean there are really good videos out there that's doing that already, especially this one here, this video here. Yeah, I basically watched this one and I was sold. So I just want to bring you guys on the journey of how I got to this camera, how I decided to buy this camera. So I wanted to try medium format. I had a RZ67, Mamiya RZ67 a while back, like I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. I never used it. Yeah, I never used it because it was really heavy and it didn't have a light meter, and that really freaked me out at the time. I ended up selling it a year ago, and I should have kept it, but that's another story. Given that experience, I wanted something that's more easy to use so it doesn't scare me away per se. So I saw the videos from Matt Day, from Willem Verbeek, and they were using Mamiya 7s. Matt Day was using Mamiya 6s. Of course, the Mamiya 7, when I looked it up, it was too expensive. It was over $20,000 Hong Kong, and the Mamiya 6 was more affordable, kinda. It was almost half the price. Like for the medium format camera that I want to buy, I would like to use some Tele lenses and not just prime lenses, not just 35 or 50 millimeters, 35 millimeter equivalent, those kind of lenses. I want to use like more portrait lenses. I want to shoot more portrait stuff, and which was great. Like I like the flat look. I mean, I like the compressed look. It's just different perspective. Like this buyer I was about to buy from reminded me that if you wanted to use Tele lenses, be prepared. Because it's a rangefinder camera, so the patch for a Tele lenses is pretty small, and it might be hard to focus. So I did some Googling and found out that that's pretty much the comment of other people using Mamiya 6s and Tele lenses, which isn't the best, but it still works. Matt Day said the same thing. He said it's you'll get used to it. I don't think I'll get used to it. Like, I'm lazy and all. I kept looking in the, I think I saw on some channel someone talked about the GA. Oh, I just realized that I didn't say what camera this is. This is the Fujifilm GA645zi. So this actually has quite a few variants. The original was called the GA645. That's it. It was, I think, had a standard lens on it, not too wide, and it also had variants where it's a wide lens. I don't like wide lenses, and this one has zoom, which is good, I think. But then some people don't like zooms. Some people are fixed lens people. I don't really care. I thought it was more Tele because at 90 millimeters, but it turns out it's not really. It's more like 55 in full frame. I wanted something easier to use, and people are saying, this isn't the best camera, but it's the point and shoot of medium formats. And I have quite a few point and shoots, and medium format point and shoots, sign me up. I'm willing to give it a try. So I got this off someone second-handed for around 6,500 Hong Kong dollars, so which is not bad. And it's also the black one, which is more rare. Cool. Yeah, and I've shot 2 rolls with it. I've only shot it on expired Portra 400NC, which is this. I mean, I'll show you the pictures. The pictures aren't great because of the film. It's expired, and the guy before me who had it probably didn't store it in the fridge, so it's losing a lot of its colors. So I decided to turn all these black and white because the originals just looks ugly. So the general rule of thumb when dealing with expired film is that for every decade you overexpose for one stop. So in this case, these films were expired in 2005, so I've shot them at 2 stops overexposed, which is 100 ISO. So my guess is that the film is stored in a poor place, therefore even though I've shot it 2 stops overexposed, it's still not enough. And I bought 5 rolls of these, so I had to stick with them. For my second roll of these, starting with this picture, I shot these 3 stops overexposed, so I shot these at ISO 50. So enough talking about the film. The camera is really fun to shoot with. It's a point and shoot, so you know it's going to be easy to use and quick. Inside the viewfinder there is a distance meter for focusing, so you can see the camera, it's focusing on whether it's 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters, 5 meters, or infinity. And I'm just blown away by the details of medium format. Look at this plane right here. This is 100% crop. And just look at the details, it's crazy. So once you go medium format, and once you see the amount of details it gives, it's hard to go back. Of course, until you think about how much it costs to shoot medium format, then it all goes back. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till this whole coronavirus thing dies down a bit, and then we'll go out and shoot some fresh Portra 400 because I have a stack load that I bought and I can't wait to shoot them. Thank you guys, thanks for all the new subscribers. That's it. See you next time. See ya.